All right, today's review for Friday the 15th, March 2024. Today was options expiration, so the options market do like crazy stuff on options expiration. So I didn't trade a whole bunch, big level today. I only traded two contracts, but here's our review. Now, from yesterday, what I'm going to start doing on my support and resistance is to go a little bit higher and a little bit lower from the first 3 minute opening candle. It's not going to be exact, it's going to be a little higher and a little lower just to give myself a little bit more room to where if we have a close print like we did yesterday, that'll be a little bit more confirmation for me to have a better trade. So with that said, as you can see, support and resistance are set here, 509.99, which I set that one a little bit lower. There's a little bit of space in there, and then there's a little bit of space on the top. So second, third, fourth, fifth candle was a break, and it completed below the support level, and I entered here on this trade. Now, unlike yesterday, I waited because when I entered this trade here on this candle, it turned green. But I followed the rules and it basically got me out. So I purchased two of the 508 puts for 387. They had, I think, about 15 days expiration. I can't remember. Hang on a second. Let me go tell you exactly. Give me 1 second. All right. 508. So they had 13 days of expiration. So we entered. So entered the trade here on this candle at 947, which and then set the sell order on one of those guys for a 6%, 5% gain, and another one for a 7% gain. So I actually averaged 6%, and I got out of both of those at 10:01, which was right here in between these two guys right here. So again, it worked today. I got in and got out. Now, full disclosure, this was another trigger to the upside, and had I taken calls here, it did not work. We would have been, if we would have set a stop loss rule, we would have gotten out on a stop here, but this trigger did not work. The next setup was on this trigger here. That one was pretty close, but I would have more than likely take an entry here, and then given this the good old eyeball test, I would have probably gotten out here or here. Now, I only traded one time today, and as you can see, we came back up into the range, but it didn't get a trigger to the calls on the upside. So there was actually three setups today. One of them did not work here, but two of them did. So take that information and do with it what you will. Now, on my NVIDIA watch, let me detach this guy and bring it over. Um, Hang on. How come it's not letting me detach? There we go. All right. On my NVIDIA watch, we can see what NVIDIA did on today's daily VDA. All right. So yesterday we had a red candle. Today we had a little bit of a green candle. NVIDIA actually closed down like $1.05. So basically flat on NVIDIA trading today. However, we are still below the big old top of this outside day down candle here that we've been speaking of for the past few days. So just to let you know that those chart patterns, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. In this particular case, they did. So that's all I have today. Friday was another successful trading week. We did not have any losers in the past 2 weeks, so I'm going to go ahead and record it in my handwritten journal now. Have a great weekend. Let me know if you got any questions. Talk to you later.